Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. I didn't shed a tear. I didn't plead. I didn't reach for her hand and try to remind her of the life we'd built piece by piece. Instead, I helped her fold her clothes. I zipped her bags. And when she looked at me and asked, "You're really not going to stop me?" I simply gave a tired, bittersweet smile and said, "How can I hold on to someone who isn't sure she wants to stay?" Before I take you through what happened, if you've ever released someone out of love and ended up with nothing but quiet, hit that subscribe button. And if this story hits too close to home, drop a comment. You're not the only one who's lived it. My name is Ray. For 4 years, I loved a woman named Isla. Softly, steadily, in a way that didn't need to be broadcast to the world. Ours wasn't a loud kind of love. It was gentle, private, built from long talks in the dark and jokes that only made sense to us. But the kind of heartbreak that shatters you never arrives with fireworks. It starts like a whisper, with small cracks you think you can ignore. It began with my questions, not hers. What? Are you happy? Do you still see a future with me? She'd always say yes, smiling, kissing my forehead, but her eyes drifted somewhere far from us. Then came the books on finding yourself, the late-night journaling, the talks about solo trips, the need for space. I cheered her on because that's who I was. But deep down, I knew she wasn't just searching for herself. She was testing a life where I wasn't beside her. One morning she sat at our kitchen table, hands wrapped around untouched coffee, and said softly, "I think I need to leave for a while. I don't know who I am anymore." No drama. No argument. Just the quiet unraveling of everything I thought was solid. I could have begged. I could have reminded her of our memories, our plans. But I looked her straight in the eyes and said, "Then go. I want you to find whatever you're missing." That night she rolled 2 suitcases to the door. She walked out without glancing back. And I didn't chase her. The first months were brutal, not because she left but because she vanished from my life completely. No messages. No quick check-ins. Nothing. She disappeared like I had been a chapter she couldn't wait to close. I'd stare at my phone at night, forcing myself not to reach out. Telling myself I had let her go for her own good, even while breaking quietly inside. Everyone called me strong. They didn't see the battles. They didn't hear the voice notes I recorded in the dark and deleted. I tried dating again. I tried laughing again. But everything felt like a performance. Then, in the 7th month, I saw her photos online. Thailand, Greece, Morocco. Longer hair, a glowing smile, sunlit skin. She looked free. She looked happy. And a part of me wondered if I had ever crossed her mind at all. Exactly 1 year from the day she left, April 3rd, I was painting in my living room, something I'd turned to after she walked out, something that helped me breathe. A soft knock echoed through the house. I wasn't expecting anyone. When I opened the door, I froze. It was Isla. Hair unbrushed, lips trembling, eyes full of something I never saw in her before, fear. "Hi," she whispered. She looked smaller somehow, not physically but like life had sanded her down. "I didn't know where else to go," she murmured. I stepped aside. She entered slowly, like she was stepping into a place she wasn't sure she still belonged. We sat. Silence pressed between us like a weight. "I thought I needed distance," she said finally. "I thought if I left I'd figure myself out. I thought maybe the problem was this home, maybe even you." I kept quiet. Just listened. Tears filled her eyes. I was wrong. I got more lost. And the worst part? I kept searching for you everywhere. Every city, every face, every sunrise. My chest tightened. She pulled out a journal. "One of the ones I wrote in while traveling," she said. "I wrote this 3 months ago. Every page is you." She handed it to me like handing over glass. "I'm not here to ask you to take me back," she continued. "I just needed to tell you. I didn't leave because I stopped loving you. I left because I didn't know how to love myself." Her voice cracked. "And if there's even the smallest part of you that's still..." She couldn't finish. But she didn't have to. Here's the twist. A year ago, I would have given anything to hear those words. I would have held her, promised her a fresh start, told her we could rebuild. But I wasn't the man I had been. I had stitched myself back together. I had learned to stand on my own without needing her shadow beside me to feel whole. I had grown, quietly, painfully, completely. I looked at her, the woman who once carried my heart, and said, "I'm glad you found your way here. But I'm not the same person you walked away from." She nodded, tears falling freely. "I know. I never stopped loving you," I told her. "But I finally learned how to love myself more." She didn't argue. She just cried softly. I walked her to the door. She paused, voice breaking, and said, I'll always love you. And I smiled gently. I'll always hope the best for you. Not every love story circles back. Some end in peace. Some end in dignity. Some end in finally choosing yourself. I let her go so she could find herself. And when she returned, I realized I had found me too. And maybe that's the truest kind of happy ending. If you've ever loved someone enough to let them walk away, and strong enough not to let them hurt you twice, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more stories. Real love, real heartbreak, real healing. You're not alone. Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers.